Alright, so guys, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find your perfect keybinds. Now, if you are on a controller, binds are the most optimal thing for you to be able to keep up with other keyboard players. So here are my binds: jump with X, crouch and slide hold with my triangle. Now it is important to note that I do play right hand claw, so you might have to change some of these. I jump with X, I do this with triangle, spin with my D-pad, fire with R2, target with L2. Basically, most of these things are basic, these two. I play my pickaxe with O because it's close to triangle. So yeah, and it's also really easy for me to press it. Again, because I play right hand claw. I red pin count with my D-pad because instead of using my left stick. And then switch mode edit hold, do not have this binded, but sometimes you might be able to bind this like something like that, but change material. Well, yeah, of course, this is just basic things. I do have my cone and my floor swapped because when I pickaxe a wall, like I'm able to like phase a cone in easier because they're both gonna be on the same side, R2 and R1. My switch mode is right stick, so I can piece control way easier because I also edit with my left stick. So, because I edit with my left stick, I'm gonna mix between my D-pad because so I don't mess up my edits. Anyways, my confirm is gonna be L2 because that's just basically the best thing that I've behind it to. But I don't actually use it. My edits is going to be left stick because it makes my piece control way easier because I pull out my builds and like I can edit really quickly after I do it because most of my power is going to be in my thumbs. Now, if you want to find your perfect keybinds, and I'm going to go through everything, claw and paddles. So you might want to copy my keybinds if you play claw. Now moving on to paddles. Now, depends on how many paddles you have. I'm just gonna do it for 2 paddles. If you have 2 paddles in your controller, then you should bind one to sprint and bind the other to crouch. This will help you a lot because now you have 2 binds free for anything else. And then we also have what is it called? Yeah, standing grip. Now if you play standing grip, I highly recommend you either switch to paddles or claw. And claw does not hurt your hands, and paddles is not too expensive. Unless you're like unemployed or something, or you're too young. If you're too young and you play standing grip or something, here, got your fires. Now, of course, your jump, you want to use this as fire stick. Your jump should be fire stick all the time, so you never have to take your thumb off the joystick. Your slide should be X. Your sprint should be okay. Now it's important to know that you should have controller auto run on. I don't have it on because like I spare my D-pad, but because you're gonna be playing standing grip, most of you guys, I think you guys wanna sprint with like one of your D-pad buttons. Realistically, your white one or your bottom one because it's the closest one, and then you'll auto sprint, and then we'll make side jumps way easier. And then we keep all these things to default. Your pickaxe, triangle. Your pickaxe should be triangle still. Your toggle weapon canteen doesn't really matter. Okay, so yeah, I think you can keep these to default if you play standard grip. Your switch mode, now your switch mode should probably be, I don't know, something like O. But take your hand off the joystick could be right. So I still recommend right click, or you might use your D-pad and sprint with something like O. Me using your D-pad, but I don't know, that's not gonna be good. And then your side's gonna be O. Then you have to take both your hands with the joystick. So it should still use all 3 for builds. Yeah, that's about it. Reset. Now reset is very controversial because some people prefer using L2, the left trigger, or R3, but I just use R3 because I want to save more binds. Yeah, your edit builder should be left stick, so that you don't have to take your hands off the joystick. So like side jumps will be way easier, and peaks will be way easier on standard grip. And that's it for you guys. Now,